Cancer, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. Cancer, I am way late on getting your reading out. Completely behind schedule. Apologize. Doing these readings over Christmas did not go to plan. So I'm going to be trying to catch up over the next couple of days. Get back on track, so bear with me a little bit. Alright, first card out, we have the Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Well, this is nice. It's good to be told. Then we got the Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Okay. You know, this arrow and this finger are kind of like pointing in the same direction. If you can sort of see that. It's like, So, but you know, the arrow's moving like forwards into the future, but also up. Okay, I mean, there's going to be a bump along the way. And there's always bumps. Now or in the near future, the position this is coming out in is like the arrow's in the now and the finger's in the very next, it's in the very near future, if not right now, kind of within the week. So we've got the Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So this could be to do with this problem that's coming up. You might have to hop along a little bit carefully. We've got someone is behaving stupidly with the turkey. So yeah, I feel like this problem you're going to be facing is to do with a person, not necessarily a situation, but to do with dealing with a person that's creating a situation. I feel like saying that as you get on your path, it's like somebody's trying to hold you back or slow you down, or they can see you're on the path to success, and it's like they want to put roadblocks in your way, but in a passive aggressive way, like try and make it seem like, oh, I wasn't trying to do that, or kind of just like somebody who's in your energy or heavy energy, or like just annoyingly not giving you space or something like that. Anyhow, I see you pushing through and persevering through whomever this stupid behavior is, and this could be somebody like, because this turkey is kind of more in your future position. This could be something that happens like over New Year's. Maybe you go out and you have to be around somebody like this. We've got honor and respect will come to you though with the Crown. So at the end of the day, I feel like you persevere through whatever this bump in the road is, and you got to get that respect for how you behave, how you deal with a matter, or all the matters that pop up along the way. I feel like you're on the right path. You know it when things start lining up, and you get a good feeling like that is definitely for me. When you're in the hum-ha, not sure, is this gonna work? You can think, is it or isn't it gonna work, but I'm enjoying doing it. You're on the right path. Like when everything seems to just seamlessly flow and you're getting excited about something, I think you just know you're on the right path, and I feel like you're in that now. Things are showing up that all seem to like seamlessly collide synergistically towards your goals. So this is really nice because you're ramping up even now rather than winding down like for the end of the year. It's like you're already ramping up for next year. Like the things you're targeting and heading towards next year are already there for you. You don't have to figure them out yet. I feel like you've got, for the most part, your main goals already figured out for what you're working on next year. You could still be like winding down and being in vacation holiday mode, but you're not sort of like doing your goal work in your goal setting work in January. Like you've got your goals now, You can already get started now, or you can get started in January. But the point is, I think you're already ahead of the game there. And so, at the bottom of the deck here, we've got the pineapple with reconciliation. So, you could be reconciling with somebody that behaves stupidly. Somebody you may have a falling out with or something like that, temporarily, or you may have some sort of collision with a person. This could be who you reconcile with. They could come and apologize. You could make, your peace with each other. Because it's not heavy. It just feels kind of like somebody's messed up, or somebody's, behaved stupidly when they were drunk, something like that. It doesn't feel super heavy. So I don't think it's like a big past old wound type of person that you've totally blocked out of your life and cut off, kind of a reconciliation. It feels like just something pretty sort of, it's not even out in your spread really, it's at the bottom of the deck. So I think it's neither here nor there really. Okay. And that's nice, isn't it? Reconcile, or somebody wants to reconcile with you. I mean, Cancer, you've got a lot of people that want to reconcile with you that you've got no time for anymore, that you just block out. So, that's probably always going to be the case for somebody in your life. Whoa. Okay, the Empress in reverse has just fallen out. I'm going to put it here. Now, I feel like you're this Empress, but you're in the reverse because maybe you're questioning yourself. Maybe because you're on the right path right now in some aspect of your life, but there could be a toxic masculine around you somewhere. King of Cups in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Some manipulative energy coming around. Or, you're on the right path, but something isn't figured out right now. I don't feel like you're in a karmic position. But you could be dealing with a karmic person. So, on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. It's not all aspects of your life. So you could have, your career can be on track, and maybe there's some issues in your personal life that aren't. Possibly if you're dealing with that King of Cups in reverse with the Magician in reverse, that's going to throw you off. So, and it, you may not even notice it so much. You may just have some sort of negative energy around you and you don't even let it in, kind of thing. So, see, High Priestess, this is where you're at. And when this warning came out, I don't feel like anything heavy in this reading. I don't feel like, because I feel like you just, whether you see, I think you see most problems coming before they even happen. Because you've got this intuitive depth about you. And you're always in this High Priestess energy, Empress energy. So it's like you're already you've already been made aware of this, or you've already seen the signs for something coming in the future. And I think that even if you don't pick up on these signs, which you will, but for anybody out there that doesn't feel like they picked up on those signs, I feel like you ultimately just handle things with grace anyway. You tap in, you use your gut when you're working through these things. So that's why I just don't feel like, there's always problems here and there, and this may be something in particular. This may be something quite specific that, but I feel like you adapt, you adjust, you're used to that. You've already been through a hell of a lot, because you don't get to Empress energy and High Priestess energy without having been through a lot of experience. You've mastered all the queens in the deck, and you've even mastered that Empress energy into the High Priestess. So, we're not talking to any fools here. So, you can handle everything that comes up. That's the thing. And so it's like, you know, we're not asking for problems, but bring it on at the same time. If it's got to be there, it's got to be there. If it's showing up, it's showing up. Okay. Solutions in the balance that require careful handling. See, you don't even need to fight. This is the thing. Like, the way you handle everything. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. Like, you don't even engage. I mean, most things aren't worth engaging in. You're not trying to prove anything. You don't need to be in your ego. You're not. You know, most things, you just take yourself out of those energies. You take yourself away. You don't bother with engaging. Three of Pentacles and Hierophant in reverse. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, Death is in the upright, and okay. Ooh. We've got somebody who falsely accused you. I feel like this is a past situation here. And this is an ex. This Emperor in reverse is either an ex or somebody you're with at the moment, but they're in the reverse, so they're feels like more like an ex. Somebody who falsely accused you. Somebody, this was in the old cycle. This was in the past cycle. They want you to return. And now with the Queen of Pentacles. And they want you to come back. But it's over. And they've lost a lot of money. So they could have chosen money over love, and they could have also chosen this Queen of Pentacles over you. But, I mean, a Queen of Pentacles does not compare to an Empress. Not in the slightest. So there's an ending coming in for this Emperor. Or he's creating an ending. Because he... And look, like... this is coming between this Emperor in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles. Like, she knows that he wants you back. So it's creating huge rifts between the two of them. For good reason. I don't think you're coming back to anybody, or going back to anybody, or letting them come back to you in any way. Like, it's over, it's been over. This was possibly years ago. Or, you know, been at least a year or more. Like this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the World in reverse. This person, you could never have, like, done enough. You could, it's like you climb a mountain and you reach the peak. And right as you're like, woohoo, made it to the top of the mountain, then you turn around and you realize there's a whole other mountain to another peak. And you're not right at the top yet. And it just happens over and over and over. Like, they just never they're just never pleased. Or they will never let you see that you've done enough, or let you feel like you're enough, or give you any appreciation. It's just an ongoing cycle. And these two are still stuck in it. They are stuck in these old cycles. I mean, this Queen of Pentacles, she's in the upright, so she's not showing up as karmic. She's just another victim here. Is the thing. She's completely unhappy and stuck in this illusion with him, stuck in the illusions he creates, and you know, I think that she's just believed what she's heard about you, about these false accusations. So why is that showing up? Because you're on the right path and that you've left it all behind. This could be an ex-husband, Aries energy. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, Two of Cups. Definitely an old partnership. Somebody that left you out in the cold. We've got this King of Cups in reverse again here now. So, this could be the father of somebody's children. If you have children. Somebody's out in the cold now. Now they're out in the cold. Now they're broke. And this is probably how they left you back in the past. But you've moved past this person. They want you back bad, but they betrayed the hell out of you, kept you off balance. Massive injustice here. You've taken your power back from them. You've taken your power back. You put an ending to this. So, you know, they're dreaming. Now, you know, I think this is just coming up now because it's Christmas. You know, they're probably thinking about however many Christmases ago you were together and what you did and how you made it happy and how you made them feel, and putting up the tree together or doing it for them. And they may have never had a tree in, like, since they were a kid or something like that. Never had the time for it, didn't think it was worthwhile, but you went and did that, all those nice things that made it nice. And yeah, so now they're sitting around ho-hum this Christmas thinking about how you had it, how it was when you were with them, when they were with you, when you were around for Christmas. So I feel like that's what's coming up in your energy now. But you're on the right path with this aspect of your life, definitely. So I feel like you're either in a relationship now or you will be. But you're not with that person. And that is where you're going right. That is definitely an aspect of your life you're going well at. So regardless of, look, there's Three of Cups in reverse, regardless of what they're saying about you behind your back, regardless of what gossip they've spread, all of that, I don't think you're fazed by any of it. You may, I feel like whatever they've said to try and damage your reputation, to try and, you know, disguise the truth of the matter of what really happened. What really happened was you left them, I feel, after being treated terribly. And they needed to demonize you and make you look like you were the horrible person. They don't want you back anyway. Trying to disguise how that whole ending makes them look, because they don't want to look like they were walked away from. They don't want to look a certain way to their peers and to the public, etc. So that's why we've got this Three of Cups in the reverse, because they went around telling their story, possibly put you in a third party situation. Like that Queen of Pentacles could have already been there from when you were together. You've just gone on, found new passion in your life. You've got, you know, a lot of satisfaction with where you're at now. And you've got a lot of passion to your future direction. You're already on the way, on that path, and you've got your plans already sorted out. And this person's totally not on them. I don't even think you think of them very often. Like you're so far past it, they're just an afterthought. Like I think you think about this person when you think about, you know, any unfinished business that you're going to, you know, deal with one day. But otherwise, you don't think of them on the daily. That's how far gone they are, you know, from the healing work you have done. So clarify this High Priestess. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like you're returning back to an old part of yourself, like something that you used to possibly do in a past life. Something that you're really skilled at, and you're tuning into that part of yourself now, emotionally, like everything's aligning up for you. So there could be a problem coming back up too that is returning as something from the past. It's only here that there's something maybe connecting you to a past person. And so when you've got this new money coming in, this new financial opportunity coming in, this could pose a problem if for any reason you are still financially connected or legally connected in any way to somebody from your past, such as that Emperor in reverse. See, we've got the new money coming in, and then we've got this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This could also talk about an old cycle with regards to money, some sort of limiting belief or some sort of pattern to do with an old cycle and getting new financial opportunities in the door. Something needs to be completed and healed here. And it's coming back up now, is how it feels. Let's get a little bit more into this. It's kind of coming back up for what reason? This King of Wands in reverse. I feel like this King of Wands in reverse is the same as the Emperor in reverse. That's him. He's completely unhappy. He lost you. He lost his happy family. Your energy's gone. Your energy's gone, and it's monumental. This person took you for granted and didn't feel the weight of what left when you left. It wasn't all the circumstances. They didn't factor in how empty it would feel in their life when your energy and your presence was gone. They took that for granted, let alone everything else you did. But your energy's not there, and it's never going to be the same again. And nobody comes with that kind of energy. Not High Priestess energy. Empress, High Priestess energy. You could be somebody with no children. A feminine that chose not to have children. Clarify this Two of Cups to the Three of Cups in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Yeah, somebody has tried to manipulate their peer group, the public, whomever, the community, into a false narrative about who you were in this relationship with this Emperor in reverse. About you, though. Like, he's created an illusion and a false narrative to gossip about you. And I feel like you're on the right path forward. We've got the Chariot here. You're just like, oh well, all the people that want to believe him, it's their free will anyway, and I honestly don't have anything to do with any of them anymore, is what you're saying. Like, what do I care about who somebody's opinion is of me when I don't know or respect them anyway? You only care about the opinions of the people that know and respect you, or that you know and respect. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like you just got up and left and carved your own path, and you are on the path to this success here. So I am not worried, not one little bit, what they say, who believes what gets spread around, and ultimately those lies always come back to bite a person, because they're the ones still living in that town or that place, that community, and their inconsistency, if they do it to one, they do it to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, people figure it out over time, and I think they're falling apart right now over this Christmas time, and people are seeing it. People are seeing it, and people can tell the difference between how they were when you were around, when they were with you, and how they are now with the Queen of Pentacles. Not like she's a problem or anything. He's the problem. He's the problem. And it's very, very obvious. Clarify this High Priestess to the Eight of Cups in this. Ooh, Hangman. So this problem that's going to show up either now or in the near future is gonna probably just, somebody could be showing up. Somebody could be returning. Somebody could show up on your doorstep. Like, out of the blue. Completely out of the blue. Somebody from an old cycle. Somebody you've already walked away from and taken your power back from. And it could literally have you just be like, you could come up against a problem and it just has you kind of take some time out, step back and take a look at it. It may not be a person, but it feels like a person. But it's like something comes up from the past or comes back from the past. It could be an emotional thing that you go to work through from the past. Something that you get to let go of, though. I feel like this thing, it comes up from time to time, and you stuff it back down. And I feel like this time you're going to try and get some more new perspective on it. There could be something, this problem that comes up, you could procrastinate on it for a while you're wrapping your head around it, wrapping your head around the truth of the matter. And it could be something that's been like a childhood wound or trauma that's been around for a while. Like it comes up from time to time and you have not wanted to take a good look at it. You've kind of like, I don't have the time or the emotional capacity to deal with that right now. I'm going to shove it back down there for another day. I feel like this time it comes back up and you're ready to process it. So let's see. Now it could be something that comes up emotionally about money, an old cycle and money. And that Emperor reverse likely took from you, took money, left you destitute, all of these things, or you had to walk away with nothing and then they didn't make it right. Given how manipulative they are, absolutely. That's the type of person you were dealing with. I mean, because you're dealing with a King of Wands / Emperor reverse, same person. That person is not ever going to have any integrity. Not one little bit. They'll just say whatever they have to say to get their own way. Now, you know, you could also be processing what happened here with, you know, the gossip, the public humiliation they tried to create for you. Maybe even literally trying to run you out of your own hometown. Try to sabotage, you know, like your professional career, your professional reputation. I feel like you're well and truly past this. You're not heartbroken anymore over this person. Lovers. I feel like somebody could be showing up from the past. Either you're returning or somebody's coming to you. Somebody who you have a very spiritual, divine counterpart type of connection with. And it's going to stump you. You could even be meeting this. You could be returning home if you've been away, and voila. Something shows up for you in your life. It's because you have done this healing work, but you've got this stability, you've got this happiness, you've got this balance. Interesting. Okay, so this could be a problem if you're already in a relationship. Or this could be new love showing up. It feels like something is returning with that 8 of Cups in reverse. You could be bumping into somebody over New Year's, and that's in the very, very near future. That's only in a few days' time. So let's see. Clarify this 5 of Swords. So, you know, this would understandably bring us into situations in the balance that require careful handling. Especially if you're already in a relationship and somebody shows up, or you meet somebody that you have a very seriously strong energetic connection with. This could create somebody else to feel like, oh, here we go again, there's an injustice towards them. You may not know how to handle a situation in the moment that it happens. Whatever here, we've got a Tower. We've got a Tower and a 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like something is, you know, something's going to show up that's quite shocking. Like completely out of the blue, you had no idea. And I feel like in the moment, you know, this situation is going to feel like a Tower. It's going to feel like life is a little bit going backwards here, or put on hold, because somebody's getting a Tower, and it's going to be around you. if not, you know, seriously affecting you. I don't feel like this tower is happening to you, but if it's happening to somebody around you, then I feel like you're inadvertently affected by somebody else's tower. Because you're not fighting here. You're not in this fight. This is... And once again, there's, you know, like, I feel like whatever's going forwards for you, it's like it's creating towers for somebody else. Because somebody here is behaving stupidly. So, you know, I feel like somebody else is getting this tower, and it's just like... Because you're just pushing forwards. It could also be that now that we're in Christmas, New Year's, it's like another year has passed. Another year has passed, and somebody in the past finally has to realize they've lost you. I feel like there's been somebody there, or maybe multiple people there, that are like, one day she'll come back or he'll come back, and it's like now enough time has passed. At some point, they've got to wake up and realize it's been over, it's gone, and you're not coming back. So this could be like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's like somebody else is getting a tower and realizing you're really gone. They've really lost you. And maybe they were hoping, well, if your life wasn't working out so great, then you would come back. And they're just learning that you're on track, and you are winning, and you are having a success, and you wouldn't be going back anyway. But this is somebody else is having a real meltdown here, a serious meltdown. Could be dealing with a Virgo. We got this Hermit card, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, and somebody here is still just in this single player mode of energy, out there offering their cup around. But this could be somebody that's, you know, been waiting for you to come back one day. They're not. Yeah. I feel like there's multiple people, honestly. Let's see. Clarify the tower to the 8 of Wands. See, exactly what I said. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like they're just finally admitting to themselves, you're living this great life, you're not coming back. You could actually be in a really nice lifestyle here, like really nice, wanting for nothing really. I mean, there's always something you can want, but it's a 9 of Pentacles, not the 10. But yeah, somebody's getting a real crashing tower moment in the near future, and maybe you can help them, or maybe you're just hearing about this. Okay, so three of Pentacles here. We've got 3. I saw a 3 of Wands earlier. 333. You could be seeing those synchronicities. 7 of Wands in reverse. Somebody behaving stupidly. Now, this could have something to do with your career, your job, your business. Where somebody's trying to attack you, or you could just be getting to a point where you feel like something is building up and you don't have the supporters that you want, or you're not at the top of your game yet, or there's some sort of like something's getting on top of somebody. I don't even know if this, it's not even feeling like it's your energy. I've got the Judgment in reverse. I feel like this is what's happening to the person that falsely accused you. It's what's happening to their job or their career or their business because of this 3 of Cups over here. Because of all the things that they said and all the stupid behavior that they went about with. So let's see. Somebody could be still on that trip. Somebody could be still trying to falsely accuse you all this time later. Turn people against you. Take credit for your work. Clarify the Judgment in reverse to the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, but I think they're trying to keep you trapped or something, or they tried to keep you stuck, but you're not. You're not, because you're healed. And I think they just can't understand how you got out of this, you got away from this. They don't realize you're in this High Priestess energy, or they didn't recognize it in you then, and maybe you weren't in that energy then. But they can see it now, if they have any contact, if they have any way of following you or getting any information on you. There could be something going on here, though, with your work or your career, where you feel like there's kind of like an injustice or a lack of support, or something feels like, you know, an insurmountable or like quite like very challenging, where there's a lot of competition and you don't feel at the top of your game. So you could just be starting something out, like starting something that's still quite new for you, like a new project. And in those beginning phases, I feel like you keep thinking your way through your problems. So you're not letting the problems that come up keep you trapped or keep you stuck. You take that problem, you might stop for a while, go into Hangman for a while, and then you think of a new solution, you go try that. So, you know, honestly, I feel like there's two things here. Like this is somebody behaving stupidly as well. So all the things, I feel like this is them getting, like, they're about to get their karma come back in. And it's because this tower is coming down on them, not you. But I feel like they're still going to try and blame it on you, no matter what. No matter how long it's been since you left, or since it's been over. No matter how long, they will still try to blame this on you. Everything in their life, you have been the full person for everything that goes wrong for them in their life. And actually, the longer you're gone and the longer it's been, the harder it is for them to blame everything on you, because now you've got nothing to do with this person. So now they're trying to, you know, it's kind of like, okay, you know, you could say my husband or my wife left me, and they left me in this complete, you know, let's just make it up. They left me in a complete, you know, bad time, hard time with all the responsibilities and the house and the business and the blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you left because of how they were treating you. And you weren't a team. But anyway, they can fabricate this enormous, like, oh, woe is me story. When they drove you away to begin with. And now, you know, and people might have given some sympathy, and they lapped it up and lapped it up and lapped it up for however long. And I mean, you know, maybe they could pull on that one for a year or so. And now it's been like 2 years, 3 years, maybe 5 years for some of you. And they're still trying to blame everything on you, and people are just sick of hearing about it. And it's like, mate, at this point, you know, he or she, Cancer's got nothing to do with your problems now. You know, you can't be depressed and heartbroken and all these things. You know, it's all on you for what's failing in your life. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. And yet they're still behaving stupidly in this way. They're still trying to pull on those old stories. And it's like you have had literally nothing to do with this person's life. So honor and respect will come to you, I think, by default, because you've already handled things well. And you're in this Empress, High Priestess energy. And I don't feel like you ever attacked them back. You never showed yourself to be the nasty person that they said you were. So everything they said about you had no proof other than what they were saying, because you never retaliated. And now, you know, this person does it to everybody. And people are just sort of like starting to see, okay, you know, 1 + 1 does not equal 2 here. So honor and respect is coming to you because of how you handled something. And how you've also just rebuilt your life and pushed forward anyway. And, you know, this, whatever you're doing, it's different to the mainstream. I think you've persevered through a time, maybe a starting, well, obviously starting again, but you've persevered through a time that, of rebuilding, that can finally be shown and be seen and shown off to the world. And they probably said all sorts of things about what you were doing or not doing by now. And then the world is going to be revealed, what you have built, what you have pushed forwards in your life to do. And, you know, so business, project, career, people are going to start to see what you're doing now. Because you feel like you've been laying low for a long time. So whatever this is, it could be something very spiritual. It's very unorthodox, outside the norm. You're not just the same as everybody else. 6 of Swords in reverse. It's like you've been away and you're coming back to something. You're coming back into... I've got this 4 of Wands, and then the Death card. There's a transformation here. Death and rebirth. Happy, stable family home. Somebody is returning to this happy, stable... This is in the near future. Because of a transition. Somebody is transitioning back in the near future, returning to a happy, stable home. This could be a family home. Due to an ending, a death and rebirth. Now this can be a transformation. So you could be transforming your home. It's like somebody's returning something to the way it was, or you're returning. You're returning healed. Somebody could be getting paid back for what was taken from them here. In the past. Let's see. Clarify the Hierophant to 6 of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. You, in the near future, are going to be going back to a place that you're returning to something. Either a place... It feels like a place, and you may be feeling unprepared for this new start. So something could come as quite a shock. Something could come very suddenly. Something very sudden, such as a Tower here. Your last reading was heavy on somebody dying. A death in the family, something like that. Now, it could just be a big transition, but we've got the Death card out here again. So, you know, last time we had the casket. And... I'm still waiting for this news to show up because I'm a Cancerian. So, feels like whether it's a death or just a, you know, a huge something, Tower, transition, rebirth, ending. You're not going to feel prepared or ready for something. So there could be some travel involved. But anyway, big transition, and it's like you're going to be reunited with family. You have stability here. You do. But the full in reverse is really talking about not feeling ready for something. Not ready to return. Not ready to go back to something. But you're going to be happy there. Meanwhile, this King of Wands in reverse is still in a lot of turmoil and conflict. They have no balance and they're extremely stressed about you. So, well, good riddance. But, yeah, this has been very not much of a flow. I mean, it kind of has. I don't feel like it's flowed very seamlessly, but yeah. This tower is smack bang in the middle here is what's creating this next phase. So this is what's coming. It may be that somebody in your life, somebody very near and dear to you, has this crashing tower moment, and that shows up as a bit of a shock, and you return back to a place to help support them. So something you weren't prepared for, you weren't prepared to do, but it's like you're going back to help with this. Because I don't really feel... I feel like it's something to do with family. Or, you know, if you're not close with the family or you don't have family, it's like a friend or somebody who you consider family. So, anyway, that's in the near future. And look, honor and respect will come to you because of how you handle this matter, because of being there where you need to be for whatever happens here. So, you know, just... And I don't mean to be insensitive, I'm just reading it the way it is. But the last reading was heavy on the casket. And now we've got the death card out here. And I'm still waiting for some sort of news like this. It's been a bit on my mind. But anyway, here it's coming out in the future position. Anyway, drop a comment if anything like this is starting to confirm for you. You know, already in your life. But, yeah. Seems to be a little bit more in the future in this reading, so let's see how it comes out. Yeah. Alright, Cancer, let's get you some advice. Yeah, I really like this new Oracle deck. Kind of my favorite now. It's the Mystic Healing Oracle. So... seems to just always be so smack on the point. We've got relieve anxiety come out for you. Okay, so whatever this is, even though I feel like it's for somebody else, I feel like it creates a lot of anxiety for you about how they're dealing with it or not dealing with it. And also for this to come up and be something you had not been prepared for or didn't expect to have to be making a trip that was unplanned or something like that. So relieve anxiety. And, you know, there could be a little bit of anxiety just getting back into the normal after everything settles down. Anxiety around bills, money, what was spent over the holidays, work, whatever. If you, like me, you know, catching back up on your schedule and things like that. So slow down and connect to your inner self. Your body is showing you that something is out of alignment. You have pushed down numerous traumatic experiences and your inner being is overwhelmed by too many charged and conflicting energies. If you continue pushing, forcing, and ignoring all the signs, you'll be heading for an internal breakdown. Your inner wisdom is eager to come out and show you a different way of living your life. You need to find a way to slow down, go into nurture, and truly listen to your body. Ask questions such as, what feelings am I suppressing? What aspects of my life is this anxiety trying to illuminate? What inner and outer changes do I need to make? This can include food, alcohol, lifestyle, work, relationships, as well as going within and becoming aware of how you actually process life. Every time you find yourself contracting. Try to drop into your heart. Ask yourself, where am I holding the tension? Explore it, and with gentle curiosity instead of judgment. Take some deep breaths and focus on softening any tension in your body, in particular around your shoulders, chest, and solar plexus. Rub your hands together for 30 seconds, and then place them 10 centimeters apart from in front of your body, and imagine holding a light blue ball of energy. Transfer this calming ball of light into your head, shoulders, nervous system, and anywhere else you need to relax. Come back into your heart and focus on creating inner harmony, openness, and positivity. And so somebody here really does deal with anxiety, and this is really big on, becoming aware of it and having a process to being able to calm yourself and release this. So, and this can be exasperated by, poor lifestyle choices, food, alcohol, lifestyle, overworking, relationship issues, things like that. So maybe it's time to take a really good look at all of it. Create a good health plan, eating plan, exercise plan, and, for the new year. But this could create a bit of anxiety too, like we've all ate a bit much and drank a bit much and things like that over the holidays. So just time to get back on track, but relieve anxiety. So, take it if it resonates. All right, Cancer, this is your reading today. Oh, it's a little long. Hope the messages are helpful. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back in 4 days time with your next reading. So stay tuned and keep your notification bell on. And until next time, Merry Christmas everybody, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.